Hello, my name is Jacob Folger. I'm an artist sculptor, and I'm going to show you how to make the head of a pig today. And we're going to start off with a ball of clay. Take a piece of clay first and roll it into a ball like this. It looks like that. Now you're going to take 3 fingers, your thumb and 2 fingers, and pull out like this. And what I'm doing by doing that is creating the nose of the pig, or at least the start of the nose. I don't want him to have a real long nose, so that should be long enough. Now I'm going to take these 2 fingers and I'm going to squeeze here to flatten his nose so it looks like a pig's nose, like that. I'm going to take my finger, my thumb in here, and I'm just going to press in here a little bit to start creating his lips. And there should be like a rise in here, right there. This is also a place where his lower jaw will go. So that's what he looks like so far. I'm going to take a little bit of clay here. I'm going to create the lower jaw. What I do is I roll a ball, which is oftentimes my starting point, and then I roll it kind of cone shaped, like that. And then I flatten it out a little bit. And put it on the bottom there, and blend it in at the sides and back, like that. I don't use sculpting tools that often because my fingers work really good because I practice a lot. I do a lot of sculpting, and so obviously I'm practiced. But I use them from time to time, so I'm just going to take this tool here and give him a little bit of a smile by just following this line along here and turning up the sides of his mouth. And I can kind of increase that by adding a little bit of a cheek here, just by adding a ball of clay and blending it in. You can see he actually looks a little bit more happy by just adding that little bit of clay there. And just blend it in there like that. Now, of course, he needs nose holes. So what I'm going to do is take a paintbrush, the back end of the paintbrush here, and I'm going to put in those holes. Like that. So that's where we are so far. Now I'm going to take this tool here, the back end of it, and I'm going to make a little indentation here for the eye socket where his eyes are going to go, like that. I'm going to take a little, just a tiny ball of clay, really. I don't need a very big one, for his eyeball, and I'm going to put it in the eye socket. Both sides. I'm going to take a smaller paintbrush, this one here, and I'm just going to make a little hole in his eye, in his eyeball, and that gives him pupils in his eyes. It also basically gives him sight. I'm going to take a noodle of clay just like this here and put it above his eye, and that'll be his eyelid. I have a YouTube channel where I teach with video, and I show people how to sculpt like this. And this is a technique that I teach, which is basically simple shapes, assembling them to form figures and caricatures and that sort of thing. I'd like to invite you to come subscribe to my channel, and it's free. It's free to subscribe. It's free to watch the videos, and have a very easygoing approach to teaching. People do tend to like to watch the videos because it's relaxing. And the techniques that I teach really work, and most people can learn how to sculpt clay as a result of taking my classes. That's what he looks like so far. Now I'm going to roll a ball. Then I'm going to roll it on the end so it creates a cone shape like that. And I'm going to squeeze it a little bit, not a lot, but just a little. I'm going to make it about that thick there. And that is going to be one of his ears. It's really not hard to do. Now I will tell you this. A lot of the reason why I'm able to make, a face like this, a pig face, so quickly is because I do practice. I work in clay a lot. I'm a sculptor. That's what I do for a living. I'm a full-time artist, and I work. I work my hands, I practice, and as a result, I get pretty good at it. And so if you tried to make this pig, you might have, your pig would probably come out a little bit more rough than mine. I'm sure you could do it. I'd be willing to bet you could do it. But it would be maybe not as good. But if you practiced, on a regular basis, you probably would get better and better at it. And your first pig might be kind of rough, but then after that, your third or fourth or fifth pig would be a lot better. That gold, by the way, color is some gold that was on the tool. I'm going to show you about that in just a minute too. So here's our pig so far. It's kind of roughed in, it's just a roughed in version, mostly just to give you some example of what you can do. I have a couple other videos like this so far. I have one with a lion, and I have one with a dog. You might want to check them out. You can fold down one ear like that. So he looks kind of cute, or you can fold them both down for that matter. So it depends on what you want to do. This material I have here is something that I teach about on the on my channel, on my YouTube channel, and you can use it with a paintbrush. It's a powder, and you can apply it to your sculptures, and it, it's pretty, makes them look nice. And most of the videos that I do, after we make something up for the video, depending on what it is, I'll show you how to finish it after the video is done, so that you can see it, And a lot of people like to do the finishes because they're really, quite beautiful. This is bronze. It's a bronze color. So you might want to try that. It's just nice. And so yeah, I'd like to invite you to come check it out. It's youtube.com/user/the Jake Folger. Please come check it out. Subscribe to my channel, watch my videos, and learn how to sculpt clay. Learn how to make a pig. Have a great day.